Hey guys, my name is Mohammed Faisal, aka Moh.
And I am Jawad, aka Jawad.
Jawad, aka Jawad, amazing. And I'm the sub-editor of game Rekon.
I am currently the editor of Game Rekon.
So, Jawad, are you hyped about the series that we are going to do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I cannot wait to see where this goes.
So am I. Welcome to Generation Weekly, where we talk about certain games of certain generations. And today we are going to talk about a third generation game that everybody will never forget. Legend of Zelda 2. Zelda 2, as it says, is the direct sequel to the infamous Zelda game of the NES. But this game has gone through a complete change. It's a side-scrolling RPG. It's shocking to play Zelda 2 after Zelda 1, because of the complete genre change. It used to be an overhead adventure RPG game. This time you do not fight Ganon, because in part 1 you killed him. But that's fine, because you have to go through the trials, adventures, and monsters just to save Zelda. In the end, you fight the darkness that is within you. Enter Dark Link, your shadow, your evil thoughts, and your doubts. So, have you ever played the game or seen its gameplay?
Yes, I have.
And
very interesting indeed.
It is very interesting. That
It's
is
an old game, but it will never get old, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the Legends of Zelda series never age badly. They age perfect. I mean, I remember playing Ocarina of Time, and now I'm playing Ocarina of Time 3DS, which is flippin' amazing. I mean, I could just never forget the scenes and never forget any moment of the game. Anyway, let's get right into it. Now, we'll tell you the pros and cons about the game and why it's awesome. The first point that we're going to talk about is the new mechanics of the game. The new mechanics of the game is superb. Completely different, as it takes the whole new genre change.
That is true. Everyone who played the first game is surprised to see something different in the new one, but in a good way. It's all different. You get to experience something new that you've never experienced before.
Yes, that is true, such as experience points and magic points. I mean, of course there are magic points before, but you have a magic bar now. Also, did you know that it's a direct sequel to the first game, which gives a more intriguing story? Ganon ruled Hyrule in the previous game, and in this one, I mean, he's dead, but you have to wake Zelda up, and you have to fight the darkness that is within you, just to be the hero.
That is different and very interesting.
And also the gameplay style, completely different. As we said, the mechanics would have a magic bar, and since it's a side-scrolling game, it's a completely new change. I mean, in any way of playing Legend of Zelda, you will never get tired of it. It's just a beautiful game to play. And the story, my God! The story.
That's the thing about it. It has a fantastic story, plus the new mechanics make you feel as if you're playing a new game, but it's so familiar because it's the same, it's the world of Zelda. You're playing the same thing, but it feels different and the same. The feelings are mixed up.
I think you're gonna mix up with your words there.
Yeah,
I guess
exactly. That's what happens. You get mixed up and you get new feelings that you've never had before.
That's true. But unfortunately, we have to talk about the cons. The gameplay style is completely different from the previous game. And did you know that many people in the past didn't like the complete change?
That is true. They loved the first game for what it is, and then suddenly it's different. Like, what the hell, man? I loved the first one. What happened? To some, of course. Others may not love it.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love the gameplay style. And I don't know if people are gonna agree with me, but I think that the color scheme is a bit too colorful for its own atmosphere. It's supposed to look a bit darker since this whole story is based on a world already ruled by Ganon.
That is true. I completely agree.
I mean, okay, guys, if you want to check out the gameplay, just search Zelda 2 or whatever, and you would find it a bit too colorful for its taste.
Well, if you look at the story, you know it's dark, you know everything that happened, but then if you're playing it with that kind of colors, you feel it's too bright and happy for something that's evil or.
I'm gonna kill Darkling! Ah!
Exactly.
Now, the one thing that I really didn't like about the game is that the overworld. The overworld is hectic, as whenever you stray off of the road, you go through like I think a small level or a medium like level to fight monsters. That I did not like, but you know, grinding. You have to level up at least.
Every game has something like that, grinding just to level up. I mean, you cannot avoid it as much as you try to. And this is optional, isn't it?
As long as you don't pass through the grass, you know, keep off the grass, just like people do nowadays. In Zelda 1, they never had an experience bar. They never used experience points. It was just straightforward. Go here, get the item that connects to the other item. That would get your item, and go there and go here, and boom, it's, you know,
over.
You fight Ganon. Yeah.
I guess they're trying something new with this one. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. They learned from their mistakes. I mean, it's only their second game.
I am Error. Yes, there's a character called Error, or I am Error, but whatever. I'll put a link.
The description below.
Oh snap! I made a link joke.
Pun intended.
First, Jawad.
It is a good game. What more? What is there more to say? It's been around for a long time.
Yes, it's a Zelda game.
People have loved it. I have loved it. And if you're a fan of Zelda, you will love it too, even with its pros and cons. It should not stop you from liking the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's which Legend of Zelda game did you not like? I mean, I loved all of the games that they've sent out so far. I've played the Oracle of Seasons, I think, and that was a really weird really weird game, but it works. It works. And if you guys didn't like The Legend of Zelda, we want you to play Legend of Zelda. Seriously, it's The Legend of Zelda with Link or your name in it. What do you? Yes. So yeah, you've heard our verdict. You've heard our pros and cons. And I hope you enjoyed this little podcast that we've done. And it will happen every week.
Yes, this is the first of many. That's all I have to say.
My name's Moh.
And I'm Jawad.
And we'll see you soon. Also, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and keep checking the updates onto GameRekon.com. The links are in the description below, and they're gonna be on the the screen thing. That
annotations.
Yeah, no, not the annotation.
No.
Well, Eric is gonna do it, so
Let him do it then.
Yeah.
All
anyway,
right.
we'll see you soon in the next installment of Generation Weekly.